time following them. I feel worse at the end of them.
Hey, we have music. Okay, let's do this.
Chat's more brutal to you.
Chat's always fine. We love you, chat. Anyway, chat. Okay, here we go. We're getting started. We're getting split starts, and nothing interesting out of either of the chests.
But we are seeing both sides. I wonder if we're going to see Houlihan or not. Let's say I get the bot message with
Seems
everything
to
open.
be where Rudolph is going.
That's good. That's good.
So the early Houlihan plays. Good to make sure you have money for Kakariko.
Well, it's also that in Keysanity there's a lot less. There's just a lot less money. So
yeah, you get a lot of money replaced by keys and other dungeon items.
Yeah, to clarify, somebody got confused the last time I said that. It's not actually replaced. The money is still in the pool.
So you got an early big key for Desert Palace from the uncle here. And an early Castle Tower small key. That's a little bit... Oof. That's definitely can be tough.
You are...
Okay, so they are switching positions. Shady likely heading to the sanctuary area. Or rather, yeah, Lumberjack Cave. So we'll get a check on that. And Rudolph is doing an interesting early route, actually. This is pretty cool. Looks like I think he's gonna go down and check the... Oh, he's gonna get some bombs and check the thing. So you got some bombs. Let's see if we can get a check on the Hylia Island here. Oop. Well, if you did it, we weren't able to see. But it's okay. And just a red rupee on Lumberjack Cave, so no obvious Agon 1 requirement here.
Oh yeah, that's what happened to me yesterday, as an Agra seed, which is very, very rare.
Yeah, it's pretty rare in Keysanity since you need both of the Castle Tower keys. Okay, another compass. And we get an early Sahasrara check, as well as Green Pendant and Skullwoods. Okay.
And a bid key in Eastern Palace.
Oh. That's our second Light World big key. Interesting.
That's really good.
And Samaria.
Samaria.
I think I saw something out of the left one, but I'm not exactly... It might have been a sword.
Yeah. We're losing a few frames on Rudolph, but that's fine.
It's fine.
So what is Rudolph? Rudolph hasn't gone to...
Interesting starting round. You went and bought bombs. So did Houlihan cave into getting bombs outside of Lake Hylia shop, or at the Lake Hylia shop?
This is like the Gamer Cal special. Yeah, this is like the Gamer Cal special, trying to avoid the town as long as possible.
Yeah.
The theory behind it is when you get to the town or in the town, you already have Dark World access. I think is the theory behind it. So you just walk up and you do both Light and Dark World Kakariko in one go.
As we're seeing, Shady Force doesn't even have a bomb yet, so...
Yeah, I would have...
It's not working. Still working out a bit.
Yeah, I wouldn't have...
Ether Medallion.
Ooh.
It looks like one of those drops from Sahasrara was a bomb as well, because he's sitting on 10 bombs again.
Right.
Oh. He's in issues, though, with...
Cannonball Room.
Cannonball Room.
Oh, and there's a sword.
There's a sword in... Still no bombs. Sword in the well.
Didn't have to buy bombs separately. Very little money. This is the upside of the strat he has.
Flippers was the other item in Sahasrara's.
Oh, nice eyes on the pause menu then. So as Rudolph with flippers, that's really good. Oh, don't know what that item was. You have bombs on Shady now. See, whenever I don't find bombs before the city, what I do is I go all the way down to race game, and I check what's at race game, and then I just like basically go up through the town from there. He didn't even have enough money though to buy bombs, so that's a little rough of a route.
Barely got enough, yeah. Definitely a stingy Kakariko and tree poles and everything, as he just gets arrows for his troubles with the bombs. Rudolph having a little bit of trouble with Stalfo's room.
Now, he didn't shut the stuff just south of the city, so hopefully he doesn't completely forget about that while he's up here. I would have done that and then save and quit while I was doing these two last checks. But whatever floats his boat. Right now, his opponent is just doing a completely weird route, so...
Unfortunately, this isn't going to completely work out for Rudolph, especially if something is in that big chest. Because we do know that the EP big key is accessible.
Mm-hmm. That might be another logic behind this play, is that you just normally don't have access to the Eastern bit key early.
Yep. And even if you do, it's only one chest, unless you happen to also get the bow early, which is pretty rare. A little worried that Rudolph isn't going to be able to finish, get to the room in the big key room for Eastern Palace. Oh, and there's a Master Sword in the back of the well. So 2 sword upgrades in the well. Ooh, Rudolph taking a death. That is an empty health bar.
Ooh. Yeah, doing that on 3 hearts, I mean, that's even tricky for like, experienced sub 130 NMG runners doing that damage boost room. So.
Yep.
But you'll see runners reset in Eastern because of that. The ones who skip Sanctuary Heart, which is obviously the fabled heart that full heals you in Randomizer. Name that because it's the only heart programmed to fully heal you, as all the other hearts only heal you for 1 because you get the full heal from the cutscene.
Correct. So it looks like Kakariko does not have much outside of those 2 sword upgrades. Both runners still sitting at 2 hearts.
Oh, and there's a lot of money.
There's
that works in Rudolph's favor, actually. When he does this,
well, he'll be a little bit short depending on what's at the bottle merchant.
Mm-hmm.
But he might pick up enough rupees in the meantime to get enough for Zora. And with the flippers in hand, I imagine
Shady not
could be where he's going.
Shady not triple backing for the merchant. I'm not sure if that was intentional or just like a slight oversight for now, because definitely needs to check that item. We'll find out if he does.
Probably intentional.
Yeah, probably just like, whatever, I've double backed through this city enough times. He's probably like, now is where Rudolph's like, darn, that route didn't work at all. Darn you, gamer cow.
Yep.
Wow, another big key, and it's a good big key. That's a really useful big key. That's one of those elusive keys that you really need in Randomizer.
Yep.
He must have the book.
Does he?
He must. Why would he? Where else is he going? Wait, what?
He's this way into Kakariko? I guess.
I guess so. Okay, never mind. I totally thought he had.
Ooh, lamp at the dam. Interesting.
If we find Bo early Eastern, easy peasy.
Yeah.
Hey,
it's only making going EP later more of a play.
Yeah, he definitely baited me with that there. Ooh. Toying with that dart a little bit too much. Interesting way to enter Kakariko instead of just double back and...
Hey, I like the innovative strats.
Yeah. And with this tournament, with there being so many people. 208. Ooh, hook shot.
Hey, we finally have our 4th heart. That's a lot of hearts. Small heart. Or heart pieces, rather.
Yeah.
And have Fahrenheit his Master Sword.
Castle is, I think, the correct place to go? Yeah. He has
yeah.
the Master Sword as well, and the lamp. So if he finds a Castle Tower key, we might be seeing another Aegis Seed.
Oh, that's true. We were only a castle. We're only one. Oof.
Oh, do we already have Castle Tower?
We have one Castle Tower key already, but we need a second one.
Oh, I see. It's being changed to Castle Tower, not Hyrule Castle.
Yeah. There's two different types of keys. There's Hyrule Castle and Castle Tower.
Right.
Hyrule Castle is the sewers key. To get from the front half to the back.
Mm-hmm. Oh yes.
Yeah.
But yesterday it was labeled Hyrule Castle. Today it's labeled Castle Tower.
But those are
Dark Palace.
Two different keys. Two different keys.
Well, I know, but on the tracker they'll be the same spot.
Oh, gotcha. On the tracker.
Yeah.
Yep.
So, but yeah, with that lamp and the Master Sword, we can actually get to the second chest. Adding you need the second key, but we can get to that Dark Room Maze chest. So
looks like it was just a compass at the bottle merchant, so Shady not missing out on anything by skipping that.
That's good for him.
Looks like we did get the map for Desert Palace as well, and Turtle Rock map. Curious to see what those are. If you know, Skullwoods is the green pendant, but not much else.
Maps have a very interesting metagame to them, like on like how many exactly you need, and like you really need to like keep a lot in memory, because like once you find, like you know where green is by talking to Satrilla, which is very useful, and then you only need 2 more maps to figure out everything else. You can talk to the bomb merchant at Dark World Lint's house. To find out the other keys. Wait, did you just hookshot that?
Yeah, the big key.
I didn't know you could hookshot the big key.
There's a pod key. Second pod key for Shady nice. Now. Death animation for Boo is nice. He's gonna do a nice check of the sewer key, see if it's anything, or... Oh no, he's gonna go check both the keys in Castle Tower first.
Yeah, so he can actually access quite a lot in this tower. Like, Hyrule Castle is so much more dynamic now in Keysanity.
Yeah.
Watch there be a vanilla Castle Tower key.
And then Moon Pearl on Pyramid?
Ooh. Moon Pearl and vanilla Castle Tower key in Castle Tower.
That'd be spicy. And not just a piece of heart.
Okay, good. He does. I am worried. I keep getting worried that like the runners that I'm worried about would commentate a runner who doesn't know something, because that's always like the worst feeling, just watching a runner not do something. I had that happen a few times in the secondary, but just 2 pieces of heart. Okay.
Yep. So nothing in Castle Tower. You know, but it is still definitely likely that it could be required to get to Dark World. Okay, looks like Rudolph is going to follow him up into the tower next, but he won't have the lamp. See how comfortable he is with Dark Room Sewers if he decides to do it.
So he's going to the cross room.
There's the Castle Tower key.
Conveniently located close to the castle.
Indeed. Unfortunately, it was a trap. Just a couple pieces of heart.
Might not be a trap yet. We don't know where that other Castle Tower key is.
Just makes it even more of a trap.
We don't really have much. I think this just kind of has to... Oh, Adina then has something. Or Ice Rod Cave. Neither have been checked by a runner.
We still have the last 2 we have a big chest and big key chest in EP to check.
Alright. I forgot he died to
then Hobo and Zora area stuff.
Well, none of that is logic. Oh yeah, we do have flips,
We have
right?
flips.
I forgot because we didn't actually see it, but we do have it.
Oop. Ether...
I don't think Ether does anything to these guys. Oh, it does.
No, it freezes them. They can freeze. Throw him.
You can't freeze the ice rod.
Oh, throwing him. Just wanted to throw them.
It actually would have been faster.
It's a nice 40 rupee drops, though. Yep, there's the flippers. Rudolph gonna have to do this in the dark, though. It's gonna be rough. Let's see how it is.
Right.
Let's see if he has any a maze. It's actually looks like he's getting through it pretty well.
He's only on half a heart.
But he's on half a heart. Oh, I think he just froze
he cast
everything.
it. Yeah, he just cast it either. No, you want to go up. You're in the wrong part. You found an enemy. Oh no, he didn't. Oh yeah, he did.
Yeah.
I think he's in the right spot.
Yep. Yep, he got it. And he gets the heart up refill. Which unfortunately he didn't want, but
Yeah, there's no way of dying. He froze everything.
yeah.
I mean, he can't save and quit. That's a huge time loss.
I mean, he can save and quit, but yeah, it's huge time loss. Oh, he's missing what? The hook shot if he doesn't check it?
Yeah.
I think save and quits out. There you go, I think he found the exit. Just trying to get the rupees on his way out. Where's the door?
Don't judge a tower dark room, everyone.
Yeah, no, this is a very uncommonly done dark room, so easy
Yeah,
to get
this
lost
is-
in.
You ask the best runners of Randomizer, like the best of the best, and they will tell you that if you are in Aegis Tower without a lamp, for pretty much any reason, you aren't in the right place.
Oh, he's gonna have to just save and quit out. It's a good attempt, though. He at least got the item out of there, so it wasn't a complete waste. Let's see if he decides to go back to the tower or goes to check. Just a pod, another pod small key in the EP big chest. Looks like he is gonna head straight to South Shore now. Get his lamp right after, and probably we'll see some more anger swipes. More pulls. Shady making his way to the last chest in EPs. We'll be able to see what that is.
And will he get the damage boost? He does.
Oh, perfectly done. Executed. And, the sewer key. Ooh, that's very interesting, actually.
Yeah, that
now
means...
they can get to the back without needing the gloves.
Darn, if Rudolph had gotten that on his first trip,
Yeah. Huh.
that would have been really good for him. Nope. Where are you going?
I think he's
He
getting
wants
some
the money.
rupees, yeah.
That better be where he's going, or else I'd be very
Oh,
concerned. Okay, that's
Definitely
good.
where he's going.
Just short. That's actually a really good play, because he's, I think this will give him the money he needs.
Yep, Zora's one of the last things he can do. Well, though, in addition to also now the back of Castle.
Oh, no, you forgot about the... Oh, well. You forgot about the big key chest. Or did you grab that already?
No, he
I
got
missed
it.
Oh, okay.
Big key chest was the Hyrule Castle key.
But what about the, like, the big chest?
He got that already as well. That was
okay.
a pod key. Pod key.
Oh, never mind. Okay. Whew.
We're fine. It's
We're
all
good.
fine.
I thought he just completely... Oh, hey, blue mail.
Ah, blue mail on the... Okay.
That's worthwhile, generally.
Now we're gonna see, I think, both runners check Hobo Zora area and the like. do not believe Shady checked the Ice Rod Cave, though, did he? Still haven't seen that either. Well, full heart from Hobo. Lots of love today.
Yeah, we both runners doing the same thing right now.
And both have enough for Zora, so...
Yeah.
We will almost assuredly see Zora checks from both of these runners.
I think we're gonna find, like, we're 2 items away from like Dark World, but we're only 1 item away from Adenum. Oh, and there's the small key for Thieves Town.
Interesting, though, with no hammer in hand, that's not anything yet. Rudolph gonna go check that Ice Rod Cave before he heads to...
That was Pendant.
Zora.
I want to say that was Blue Pendant.
Blue Pendant DP?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, was that something?
Arrow upgrade?
Oh.
No, it was not.
So yeah, it's Shady Force doing it right. Walking on the grass is faster than the shallow water or swimming.
Yeah, Rudolph being a bit careful. These crabs do 2 hearts of damage with green mail, so...
Yeah. They're pretty brutal, actually.
Yeah.
I think it's I think it was intentional game design, considering that this is a supposedly late game item. So they made it...
Oh, the power glove!
Well, now you don't need the
Ice
basement
Rod Key. Yeah, that basement key ends up not being useful now. Interesting.
Looks like Shady Force is just going to walk there, too. Yeah, that's where he's going. It's good, though. It's good that he checked it.
Yeah, it's a good call.
Because I think if in his position with the key I got, I would have just gone through Hyrule Castle sewers.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I think that the crabs dealing 2 hearts of damage was like an intentional deterrent from getting the Ice Rod before you actually knew where the Ice Rod was. Because there's like a late NPC or psychic tablet that tells you the Ice Rod Cave. So...
Okay, Rudolph following where Shady was, Shady following where Rudolph was. We will see a little bit of a sync here. Rudolph hasn't checked a couple chests. He hasn't checked the front of Escape still since he got stuck up in Aga Tower.
Right.
But I do not believe there's anything...
Well, I say there was a bid key, wasn't there?
Oh no, did he check the bottom? Oh, maybe he did go check the front. It looks like he has the items, so... I think Hookshot was down there too, wasn't it?
I think so. So Sanctuary is the obvious play. So we can actually go to Death Mountain and do all of it, but I would check the 3 items over here first.
Yeah, I can't get into Hera quite yet, but...
Can't check the entirety of the rest of the mountain, so...
But Death Mountain is indeed open.
Just about 8 or 9 items, depending. I would be very surprised at this point if we saw Adenum, but it could happen.
I mean, Moon Pearl still... Yeah, we still need a Moon Pearl, we still need a key, or mitts, or... hammer.
And whatever it is on Death Mountain, so... Or Agenon's Cave.
Yep, Agonist is definitely open.
Oh, we're getting a pause to line up the streams.
What pause? That was just a long load time, it's fine.
I would be very shocked if our SNES game had that long of a load time for anything.
Well programmed, okay? Yep, looks like both of our runners will be heading up to Death Mountain here. Just a magic pull from the tree, though. Sounds like quite an interesting early loadout. Ooh, that's a convenient bomb jump for Rudolph. He was down to 1.
Aw, that heart dropped just out of reach. Rudolph looks so sad.
What a rude crap. Just taunting him with the heart.
Oh, the old man validated the run.
The validation, old man. Not the cabbages! My cabbages! Ooh, first, a bottle that we have not gotten yet, on top of...
Oh,
there's
Pearl.
the Moon Pearl!
Dang.
Sitting up in the...
Well, gotta get that.
Ooh, Rudolph is not going for the Moon Pearl.
That could backfire if gloves are over here. If there's another pair of gloves, because with another pair of gloves, they can't check Chuck Cave. Like on this strip, so...
Yep. It's not likely to bite him too much, and if he happens to find Hammer over here as well, then it'll actually be a bit of a boost. Because he can just go straight over here, then drop down after checking Hera.
That's a pesky cave. I never really know when the best time to check it is. Oh wow, he got through there. Huh.
Yeah, it was just low enough to sneak through.
Oh, there's a book.
Ooh,
we have Desert Palace bid key and everything to beat it, so...
Yeah, that is a completable dungeon. Don't have the small key for the right side, but interesting indeed.
It's a pendant though, so it's less cool of a place to check. So I totally missed them picking up half magic, but good on them for having half magic.
I got it. I think Kakariko actually or something.
Oh wow, okay.
Yeah.
That's why it didn't really rin.
I missed it.
There's a mirror.
Okay, that bottle is attainable now as well. Interestingly.
This is a very interesting seed. This is a lawn light world segment.
That was not the way I was expecting going into the right side or Paradox Cave first was going to work out, but hey. Trouble getting through. Shady gonna attempt the bomb jump. Looks decent. Not quite close.
Low enough.
not so happy about that.
Yeah, doesn't want to give it a second try either.
Nah, it's not worth doing a second try, honestly.
I do it because I'm stubborn.
It actually opens up. Those two items open up Ether Tablet as well. So.
Very interesting.
Looks like we are not going to get a island check from Rudolph.
Not yet. I mean, he's gonna have to walk back up there, but...
Well, there's no reason to go back up there at this point. He doesn't have Hammer.
Right.
And he does have Mirror. Looks like we will get it from Shady Force, though.
Oh, and it's flute! That's huge!
That's important information that Rudolph is missing, though.
Yeah. I mean, I don't blame him. It's almost never something, so it's like... Like, you might get hit, you might die, who knows, I don't know.
And sometimes it just slips your mind.
Yeah.
Hopefully he'll see a map. A map of something.
At least Dark Death Mountain is something you check pretty often, like, pretty quickly once you have access to it. So he might not... Not having that information now might not matter.
The Hera map. Interesting. Might be able to see that here soon. Okay, we're at a little bit of a divergence here. Shady Force is going to head, looks like to Desert Palace. He's gonna take those breadcrumbs, while Rudolph will be heading up to Hera and Ether Tablet. And get his info.
Both of these, I think, are correct, so...
Yeah, I think this is kind of a toss-up either way. Both got opened up from that mirror and book. Hera's a crystal, but not completable without the big key at the moment.
Don't we have the big key? I swear we did.
I think that's the only one we're missing.
Oh, okay. So, never mind. So, you know what? No, Shady Force's idea is better, I think. Considering he already has the Moon Pearl, and Rudolph does not.
It's about the same number of chests. Plus, you get the bottle from this as well, from Rudolph.
Right. Well, you do. Agenum. Oh, yeah, you're right. It's about the same.
Aghanim, Ledge.
Yeah, they don't have boots, so it's about the same.
Yeah. About 5 items, I think. So 5 versus 4.
Map of Misery Mire.
Small key. I have no idea what the small key was to, but it's okay. I will know. We will know shortly if it was Hera or not. That's probably the most pertinent one. It was not Hera. Okay. Shady Force not giving us an early look at the ledge here. We will get to see what is on the lantern. Oh, and there's another bottle from Hera. So that's interestingly 2 bottles locked by mirror or hammer potentially, but makes me really curious if there's something on Sick Kid. And Rudolph making the return trip for his Moon Pearl. Only more rupees on that, so no boot requirement, it looks like, this seed. With a couple possible exceptions.
Nothing yet for either runner.
I wonder if Rudolph's gonna go check Sick Kid here. Or is he gonna go to Desert as well?
No, it's already dawned here, so I'm gonna guess Desert. Oh?
Or, he might be checking...
Was that Small T Castle Tower?
That or he hasn't checked the sewer yet, so he might be...
Oh, right, okay.
Thinking he left something in the sewer. Oh, there's another heart. Oh, Sank Heart.
Nice.
Sank Heart on...
Just before a boss, too. How cute.
We'll soon curious if that was a castle tower or not. If it was a castle tower key, he'll be mirroring. If not, he'll be saving quitting. I saw a key for Aga Tower. That wasn't Aga, that was the Castle Tower key.
Wow.
Oh my goodness. This wasn't Aga required, possibly.
Well, we'll see what the Snates hold.
Because I believe... Yeah, because he should have had 0 keys after getting the maze, right?
Yep.
And he had 1 according to his inventory. Oh, he never did check. Where was... I can't remember where Hookshot was now. Was that in Mini Moldorm?
Maybe, yeah.
You can see some Canis and Mario strats here on the Lambo and Shady's side, though. Quite interesting.
Does the same damage as the Master Sword. Does the same damage as the Fighter Sword. Yep. Unless you spin.
Always fun to see creative
Silvers!
Silvers.
So he doesn't get nothing for his trouble, but
That's something that Rudolph might never actually get to.
That's true. That's true.
Because that is a pendant.
Unless he's one of those never Aga type people.
I have to imagine him coming here first means he's going to be doing Aga Tower with that key.
Pretty sure you're right too, but some people will literally never do Agenum till the very, very end. Where's Shady going? No, you need to go back to Hera.
He hasn't gotten a bottle yet, right? Yeah, he hasn't gotten a bottle. Where is Shady going?
Checked in pedestal?
I don't think he ever got the bottle merchant.
Oh, right.
Interesting. Pod key.
So this is my second Aga required seed out of 2 tournaments. Tournament matches. That's pretty funny.
Just the Meyer compass for Shady. Yep, and Rudolph is indeed heading to Castle Tower. Oh, we're gonna get a pedestal check from Shady as well. So, get your guesses in quick for what's on pedestal, everyone. I'm gonna go with... What do I gonna go with? I'm gonna go with arrow upgrade.
Triple boom.
I like that one too. It's a good call.
Oh, it's just a little piece of love.
A little piece of love. The Master Shovel. Okay, now Shady Force is heading up to get his... So Rudolph taking a short lead here. Hasn't checked as many locations as Shady, and is down silvers mostly. But ends up making the correct call to go get his chest, his mirror, and heading up to Hera area first, which nets him the small key to finish Aga Tower. And with Master Sword, Lamp, and 2 Aga Tower keys, it seems... I'm pretty sure actually it's a guarantee a requirement. I don't think we have a spot that hasn't been checked yet. Well, there is one. One spot that hasn't been checked. And that is the Sick Kid. So... if Sick Kid ends up having Mitts or Hammer, and Shady checks it first, that's an interesting turn of events. But with that tower key location, I don't think that's very likely, honestly.
Yeah, he's just...
This is Rudolph making good use of the hook shot in Aga Tower here. See if Shady Force realizes... Nope, he is going to go check Sick Kid first. Intent on farming as many red rupees as he can. All about the big 20. Okay, what does Sick Kid have for us? Remember, it was locked behind Mirror.
Oh!
Tempered Sword. Okay.
Well, that's gonna make his added climb actually significantly faster. That might have actually been worth the time.
I don't know if I go that far, but maybe. Make it close. It'll definitely catch him up a bit.
The difference between those two in Aga's Tower is pretty significant.
Yeah. But definitely something Rudolph with a mirror in hand would be a fairly easy check when he's in Thieves Town. Aga with all the blue balls today. I think we're already at 2. 3. Gonna get a second lightning here.
And in there he goes.
And did it.
Not a bad Aga. Taking that Samaria block with him to the Dark World. Samaria block doesn't have a soul. It didn't get reflected in the Dark World into an animal, or Samaria block. Okay, this is the 3rd bow on pyramid I've seen in like 5 days. In like 5 seeds, this is the 3rd pyramid bow. It was in 2 dailies. What
Crystal,
is
Crystal, and Tortora. Wow, a friggin' bow.
Were you in either of those 2 dailies over the weekend? That
Nah,
had it? There was and they were different modes. One was an open and one was a Keysanity. Like, why is it there? There's a bias to that spot right now, I think. There is a bias. It's called confirmation bias. Don't let it color your route in, people. That's how you lose seeds.
I will never go here. I never get anything here. Oh, the bow is here? Dang it. Fortunately, it's a pretty on-the-way check to get the bow this time around. A lot of times, Pyramid can be way out of your way, and people won't check it for a while. Yeah, and that was what it was in those 2 seeds. Those 2 seeds were not,
both Titans, I think? Wait, does that actually work? No, it doesn't. Okay.
Apparently it does not. I was actually thought that as well.
I was pretty sure it didn't. I'm almost positive that, because otherwise...
Oh, she did. That'd be fun.
Otherwise, the runners would just... That would be slightly faster than carrying that rock. So, like, you know that, like, NMG runners would have already been doing that.
Yeah, but it might not be faster than, menuing and then doing it.
That's true. Well, you need your menu on, oh yeah, because you have to flute. You're right. Either way, pretty funny. Glad that that's, something I never have to think about again.
Oh, I'm sure I'll forget about it until the next time someone tries to do it. So it looks like... Oh, we're gonna see a left side.
Yeah, I would agree with this play with only 2 pod keys.
2 pod keys, yeah. 3 pod keys on Shady, though.
If you had Hammer, I'd think about it a bit more for Rudolph, just because with Hammer you can avoid checking that one door.
Yeah.
So, like, it's a longer time spent in pod, too, so...
Yeah, you can... With 3 keys, though, and bow, you can check the majority of pod.
Yeah, you have to skip Hellway. You have to skip... you have to skip the 2 1 chest, 1 key spots. That's what you have to skip.
Not if you hammer jump.
True, then you get to pick one of those 2 spots.
Ice Rod.
Whoa, that's a...
Graveyard Cliff.
That's normally would be a bad spot, but in this seed, that's kind of a logical place for it to be. Like, you're gonna check that. Normally, this is
It depends.
I'd be surprised if Shady doesn't end up there.
I mean, like I said, if he goes to pod, though, and there's something in pod...
Oh,
like
never mind, he's going to pod! Okay.
Like, yeah, Hammer or Mitts in pod, then...
I don't know, I'm just not a fan of this.
That altogether.
I'm not a fan of this early pod play here. Especially with the most recent soft lock found, where if you're not doing pod in order, you could soft lock.
That's only if you do Helma so early, and he can't even do Helma, so...
Yeah.
No, I actually like this play, especially if he can hammer jump. Because that actually lets him check every chest outside of Helmasaur.
Ice Rod for Rudolph.
Yep. Ooh. There's a big key on Bumper Ledge. That is very interesting.
Where is Rudolph?
He's going this way through Skullwoods.
He has some interest in routing through these places.
I like to call it creative.
Actually, is he
I feel like I've tried to do this before and this doesn't even work though.
Yeah, I don't even think this is gonna...
I think it just leads you to Thievstown area.
Yeah, maybe that was his intention?
I have no idea if this is fast or not, but I think it's probably roughly the same after checking Bumper Cave. I don't know.
I would have at least checked inside of Skullwoods. That was interesting.
I applaud him for doing things different than the accepted norm.
Yeah.
That is something refreshing to see in these. Okay. So I'll just a compass from the first chest and pod.
And we're going to see Thievstown, which is very obvious, very rare that you can do this in one shot in Keysanity, so...
Yeah, I don't know if I agree with going straight in here before finding the hammer, but ooh. Takes a, definitely needed to refill his hearts. Yep, that was on purpose. Those flame guys can definitely be rough.
Yeah, that's whatever they're called. Yeah. Oh, wait, was that a big key?
Was that vanilla big key?
Yeah, that was. Well, it's not that's not vanilla spot, but that is vanilla dungeon.
Well, so. Yeah. So pod big key in pod. Very interesting. So never mind about that not being a good play because of no big key.
Yeah, that's
Ooh, he is going to use the key here, so now he cannot check every chest.
Well, he has to do it this way, otherwise he'd have to back out of the dungeon, because he doesn't have hammer. So...
Oh, that's right.
He's doing this logically. Oh, whoops. I think it looks like he's doing the dungeon logically.
I forgot with no hammer you can't actually skip the front door key, so... This works. This is a fine route, then.
Doing the dungeon logically is a way to go about it.
Cadence Tower, small key.
The most useless of small keys.
Another small key. A Turtle Rock small key. A lot more useful one.
Yeah.
I think that's the second Turtle Rock small key in here, actually.
Yeah. Tractor's on point right now for us.
Yep. Okay, so Shady will be able to check the back, though. The back is, I believe... Yeah, this is in Logic.
Yes.
Because he had 3 keys, which lets him check the big key chest but still have enough keys to get to the back.
Now, if he does Hammer Yump, not in Logic, but may as well be. I don't remember... Oh, yeah, well, he is. He may need to bombs. Does he know how to do it? Because I don't. I should learn this by Tuesday. Oh, never mind. Yeah. He doesn't.
Oop. He might still be doing it. He was just prepping the door open. No boot, so you may as well. But you definitely want to go check the back basement first. Since you'll be mirroring out, probably, of pod. Ooh, in the midst!
Wow, okay, well... That was...
That was...
Yeah, that was logically,
That opens up the flute as well, which...
Yeah.
Curious if he'll be going straight up there for that or not.
It would actually make sense. Because he can check all those items, and then he's already in Thievstown and Village of Outcasts.
Yeah.
Yeah, he is doing it, okay.
Yeah. But yeah, if he goes up to Death Mountain, he'll also be able to check the pendant for Turtle Rock. And technically he can get into Turtle Rock. Ooh, there's the cape. So we get might see a return trip for that big key for Rudolph.
Fun fact, it is faster to do that within... Even in open, it's faster to do that if you can do it within 30 pause buffers.
Jeez.
Like you actually save just an insane amount of time in that might be more in relation to an any % run where you're just grabbing the hammer and a small key. Oh, nice.
So that shroom will probably be seeing some use here pretty soon. Actually, one thing that does open up with the cane and shroom in hand.
Oh, not this meme.
He can fake powder.
I've never seen that pay off. It's literally never paid off.
I've had seeds where it's paid off. Where it could have paid off. And unfortunately, it never got actually done that way. But it is potential to pay off. And Shady Force is indeed going straight up Death Mountain to get his flute. I like this play, personally. See what Rudolph does. We don't believe we know what Thieves Town is. Crystal or a pendant. Yeah, we only know Turtle Rock.
Yeah, I really like Shady Force's routing right here. Blind? Wait, you could actually have blind be off center?
Apparently.
I've only ever just charged directly in.
Yeah.
I did not know that you could adjust where she is on the screen. Interesting.
Putting the newly found cape to good use.
Yeah. Cape is always nice for this, especially with half magic. Actually reduces the late because your sprite, your sword doesn't make a sprite. It's just Link.
Yep.
Link, the invisible sprite, as actually this. Ooh, Bidkey to Skull Woods. That's interesting. Link,
that's very interesting spot, actually.
Interesting is that Link's invisible sprite does use the same amount of sprite as a filled-in sprite. All it is a sprite that uses a clear color.
Oh, ether for Turtle Rock. So Turtle Rock is enterable.
Wow.
They can check. In logic, they can check up to Lava Room now. Well, at least Rudolph can. There's Bombos as well, so that opens up Ice Palace as well. Once he gets his mitts.
With one key?
Yeah, you're
right. Yeah,
one
you're
or
right.
Two. Or maybe it is only one, okay.
Oh, hey!
There's the Cannon Sour Big Key in. Yep.
Found it.
Don't have to worry about that thank goodness.
Yeah.
Was gonna get flashbacks from last night.
Oh, trying to search the whole world.
Ended up being behind Logic Lock or Logic Broken. Helmasaur kill.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Good times. That was a fun
So
ending
that
seed.
Wait, was that seed? Did that seed end up in a cancellation?
No.
Oh, okay.
It wasn't. It was just out of logic, actually.
Oh, okay.
Key blocked.
Was that the seed that discovered it?
No. It didn't. It wasn't one of the bugs.
Ah, okay.
Seed, they didn't have enough keys to technically do Helmasaur with what they did, but they had enough. They had enough keys to do Helmasaur. Getting a long digging game. Where are we at? Lost track already. That gets a small key out of the deal.
Oh, Ice Palace small key.
Else?
Not the most useful, but if you're not as comfortable with bomb jumps, it can help a lot.
Yep. We are making our way to Hype Cave. Yep, we're gonna get an immediate cash in on that mushroom.
Oh no! That is a weird thing where you error out on that.
Yeah, Just trying to do it too fast. I think it's similar to trying to do the cape early.
Oh, with his gauntlets, he can go to Mire. Mire is completely open.
Ooh, Swamp Smoky at the Mr. Stumpy.
Oh, that's
Oh, yeah.
interesting as well. And that's open-ish.
Well,
Hammer?
Mire's only open if it's Ether required.
Right.
Or Bombos, technically, but yeah.
Oh, just gonna go and do Eastern? Yep.
Oh,
I like it.
The bow. Okay.
I like it.
Yeah, lets him figure out the crystal.
Rudolph is gonna go on like a complete trip right now.
Oh yeah.
Without this
Bombos. I mean, without Hammer, this is a good trip to make right now, honestly.
Yeah. Especially without Titans.
Small key, another Ice Palace key, okay. Skullwood's key. So nothing interesting at all.
Once Shady gets that Bombos as well, he'll have Ice. Shady is very close to having access to like the majority of the chests, which I wish we had a term for that. Because it's like a go mode in that you can start like focusing on finishing dungeons, rather than like explore overworld. Or worry about double dipping. Once you're in that mode where you can stop double dipping, it's a really good feeling.
Yeah, unfortunately, keys make that difficult sometimes. Rudolph has not been to desert yet. She's probably going to be pairing this with a desert trip as well.
Right.
But no desert small keys, so we're not going to see anything new here. And it's Fisher Price Shield from the Bombos tablet.
Another place to check will be Swamp. There was in the seed yesterday. Hammer was locked behind Swamp. The second chest in Swamp, which was Titans in my seat, in the seed I saw yesterday. That was something else.
Ooh, we're gonna see the first couple chests of Swamp checked here.
Okay, thank goodness. This is exactly the gamble I like. I don't know this demo. Oh, no, you gotta go. Yeah.
Gotta do that.
Gotta flood. This is always a cool.
But yeah, Rudolph doesn't have that third pod key yet, so I think that actually was in desert. So that is some value in desert that isn't, or maybe that was Agnes Cave. I don't remember. But while he's here, it's not a terrible check to make. It definitely takes some time, but without that third pod key, it's kind of tough. Yeah, Shady has a lot of different places to go. It looks like he's going to head to Thieves Town next.
So when is your first match, Freddy?
Tonight, actually.
Oh!
It's 10 Eastern.
Huh, I'll have to watch that. Mine isn't until Thursday at like 5 p.m. Okay,
I think I'll be stuck at work for that. Well, yeah, I'll be able to watch that.
And that's if my internet's working. I've actually been buffering a lot in this with my current internet, but this is all I can do. So
Rudolph gonna quickly find out that without Hammer you cannot go any further in the Swamp Palace.
Yeah.
Save a little bit of time on the return trip getting that key.
But you're gonna run into the...
Yeah, he'll figure it out shortly. Oh, right. I don't have that. Nope, yep, that's...
Who would win? One destined boy or one Bobby boy?
Okay, so there's that Bombos. Shady. Okay, I think now Rudolph is heading over to Desert. Almost bomb. Ooh, Rudolph never checked Sick Kid either, so he's still sitting on his Master Sword. At this point, he may not remember.
Yeah, this seed's entered that weird point where it's like, we don't have hammer, we don't have fire rod. These are two big like points in the seed. Wait, what is he
talking about your jazz hands, Agana? We don't need to hear about it.
I thought he talked about you bombing his house and how he's mad at you. Did they change his? Did they change his text?
It looks like that is indeed what they did.
He used to get mad at you for bombing his house.
Okay, so it looks like there was only one Turtle Thieves done.
The one key though will get you a few chests, like 2. So
yeah, without fire rod, you can check 2 chests. With 1, it's really that second key that opens up a bit more.
You don't have the small key, Rudolph.
So just kind of watching runners run back to where other runners have already been.
Oops, that the slime got in the way.
Yeah, that can happen.
Doesn't actually happen that often, but it does.
Usually if you get the timing down, but sometimes it just clips on the slime before it clips into the thing. Oh wait, I just remember where the third pod key was at. Third pod key was at EP. But it's very possible we'll see Rudolph do EP completion before doing pod, or even after doing pod. Won't be too much of a loss either way. But yeah, one interesting thing for Shady that he's missing, though, since we know that Turtle Rock is a crystal, is that he did not get the ice rod out of the graveyard cliff ledge, and that is a spot, from personal experience, that you could avoid for quite a while, potentially.
Yeah, especially if you keep getting things like he has been. Like, when there's other progression.
And he has a lot of progression available right now.
Mm-hmm.
Ice Palace, decent chance of Mire being open.
He'll get there eventually.
Yeah.
Probably if and when he finds boots is when he'll end up back there.
Yeah. Turtle Rock is technically open, though there's not a whole lot to do there at the moment. And we remember there was a big key up on the Cape Ledge as well, so if he checks that, he'll have a better chance of also checking Ice Rod, or the Graveyard Cliff Ledge.
You know, I don't like the new boost sprite. I liked the old one. I miss it.
Yeah, that big key, really the only big key that wouldn't be useful at this point is the Swamp big key. And that could also technically potentially be useful.
I wonder if Rudolph will ever go back to the, Oh, he's gonna get Silver's here. That's good.
Yep, so Silver's Rudolph, so they're both on equal footing there. And I don't believe they had... Oh no, they did have the map for Desert Palace, too. But checking the items is always a good thing to do in Keysanity. It's good to be thorough, I found. Interestingly, though, we are sitting now an hour in and 2 crystals to 1 only. Over an hour in. Now where is Rudolph going? I haven't the foggiest.
Nope, me neither. Canto Dice!
Oh, he's checking. He's checking his Dark World portal. To then go to... Pod?
Blue Mail?
Blue Mail?
Blue Mail 2 Pod?
Blue Mail then Pod, yeah. That would be my guess.
Yeah.
We'll go with that. And Shady is going to do blacksmith. So that'll be a new check.
So, while they're checking these things, you know, it just popped in my head, man, if the mirror could work for both worlds, like, this game would be even more broken than it already is. Or they would have had to actually program the worlds properly.
That'd be a little bit much.
Normal person's brain, this isn't very useful. Speedrunner brain, I can go anywhere.
Anywhere. Moon Pearl. Okay, let's do everything now. Oop, just hammering out some rupees at the blacksmith. Can't check the hammer pegs yet.
Huh?
Chest, please.
That shouldn't have happened.
I must have tapped. He was probably trying to boots off the ledge.
Oh, maybe. That might be some muscle
And the boots
memory.
then released. Yep, that's just something that when you have boots enough in this game, you just do on habit. But that same button also releases the purple chest.
Yeah. No quick jump for us. Where do we expect Hammer to be? It could be in this purple chest.
At this point, I expect Hammer to be on Laser Bridge and TR. Oh wait, no, we can't get into TR without Hammer. I forgot about that. So
Ice Rod. Ice Rod Meyer could be.
Meyer's definitely a high possibility. Missing that big key for Meyer though.
Mm-hmm.
It looks like Rudolph's gonna go into Pod first.
That's good for him as long as he.
I think he'll probably skip the big key chest and just go straight to the back.
Yeah. But he only has 2 keys.
Yep.
Yeah, hopefully he does.
He won't know that it's in logic, even though we know that it is.
Oh, he's abandoning.
First?
Oh, that's not good.
First. No, that's good. That's where he'll get the 3rd key.
Oh, is it? Okay. Okay,
Yeah.
good. Never mind.
And he can also complete it for the crystal, so that's you're not in Pod right now.
Yeah.
I've definitely done that before. It's like, no.
Amazing how many useless doors there are in LTTP.
So Thieves Town is actually one of the red pen, or one of the
Oh, interesting.
5 and 6, and Swamp is the other. So we're down to the last pendant being Pod, Meyer, or Ice. Rudolph's sitting at a healthy 40 rupees here. Picking up his pod key and his Hyrule Castle key, I believe. That ended up not actually being relevant. Okay, let's see what's on purple chest. Will this pay out?
For his sake, it better.
It
didn't.
Nope. It gives you the swamp chest, the swamp map. That's the worst.
He can check Meyer, he can check... I see so many dungeons he can check, but without that hammer... Meyer's probably the best one?
Yeah, Meyer definitely the best check here.
Have they even checked anything in Meyer?
Neither. Well, Rudolph can't check Meyer. He doesn't even know about Flute yet.
Right.
Shady can check it, we just don't know. He has not checked Shed or the medallion for Meyer. He just hasn't been there yet. It looks like we're going to see either Swamp check for Shady or getting the Blue Mail himself, or both. Nope, Blue Mail. And then possibly... He might actually go into Ice Palace while he's over here. That wouldn't... I don't really expect it, honestly, because with Flute it's easy to get to Ice Palace, and with that hammer it's not really a great thing to do. But some people really don't like Meyer, so... Getting a quick key check here.
It's not 100% sure where to go, and Pod, got a lot of places he can go. Meyer's the big one.
Okay. Whoops, forgot to mute. Okay, I think actually Shady's going to be checking Skullwoods here.
Mm-hmm.
So this, well, we don't know what's in Skullwoods, but it could also lead him to that big key and ice rod.
Yeah, this is actually, it's crazy that we're an hour and 12 minutes in and nobody's checked it. What? Buddy, you can go in. It's fine.
It's fine? Oh, is he going to check his pedestal? No?
Does he not realize? Wait a second.
He just remembered Meyer existed.
Okay. I was about to say,
that just slipped his mind.
For a second I thought, did he like temporarily forget about like having like Titans? Because I, Cast Racer, both runners forgot they had Titans.
Yeah, that can happen.
Secondary tournament match. One of the best matches I'll ever commentate.
Okay, so Rudolph is making his way finally to get his myth. Unfortunately, Rudolph does not know about the flute. So he forgot to check that, but he does not have very many places to go.
Mm-hmm.
So Death Mountain with hookshot and such in hand will probably be one of the places he could go. That said, he could also just run to Ice Palace.
Oh, he can access it. It's Bombos.
It's Bombos? Okay, so that was... I think that was in Thieves Down, too?
Yeah.
Or was that...
Yeah, it was Thieves.
Thieves, alright.
So.
Or at least that area. Checkerboard. Another map, which actually almost worth getting.
And he got his Titans. Unless we already know what it is, which is Green Pendant.
Is that Skullwoods again?
Yeah.
Well... Map's potentially useful. Not in these cases, though. Oh, Meyer's a crystal. We did get that map earlier. And Ice Palace is the last pendant. So that leaves us with knowledge of where everything is. Pod's the last crystal. So Rudolph did actually go check the Harmless Hellway, which was just a heart. So he did not check the big key chest, which was also, I don't think, anything.
No, nothing in the left side was anything.
Okay, so Rudolph is actually going to attempt to hammer you up here as well. So
what a weird setup is he doing? What? It's a real setup? It is!
That worked. I like it.
It's Small Keys to Misery. Which Small Keys to Misery Meyer are actually useless, so...
Yeah.
The only thing is that I do like to keep track of if I have them, because the logic still expects you to have them.
Yeah.
They are, which actually makes Misery Mire a pretty bad play usually, just because of the way that it's programmed.
I like having one Mire key just to get to the left side.
Oh, right, it had Mushroom, which led to nothing.
Yeah, yeah. And then, oh, I think Rudolph fell down to get that Balfos ring key yet.
I think he's done the right side.
He did. He got his
Okay.
he got the big key from there, remember?
Right.
And bombs.
Vanilla bid key.
40. They are definitely very healthy on bomb count this seed. 40 and 35. Okay, where's he going? Where are you going? Still not sure where he's going. Maybe he is running down to Ice Palace. King of Brian? I mean, that's the only reason Rudolph would be going this direction. Oh.
Oh yeah, he still doesn't know about the flute. Oh no.
Sorry, I had to grab the door. What did I miss?
Nothing. Rudolph had to walk all the way to Mushroom because, well, he doesn't have the flute yet.
Okay, and now he is going somewhere. Schoolwoods, possibly?
Probably. Floating Island, yeah. That is where flute is. Otherwise known as Death Mountain Floating Island thingy.
Accurate.
And
Okay,
here we
see
go,
some
finally
items
seen...
here.
Oh, died trying to get the spike room item.
Ooh, that's rough.
Death in Mire is bad death. Almost would have done the trick, but Bombus is the slowest one, so...
Yeah, it's probably a bit quicker.
Bombus is like 27-second cast time. Ether is significantly shorter than that. Oh, we did not see what was in that chest.
Something was in the big chest there. Oh, we don't need a map actually at this point, do we?
No, I
Ooh,
still
a
think...
rock key though. That's an interesting find.
No, it seems like we know everything now.
Didn't see anything new in that.
He hits that button and then comes back here. He doesn't actually need to hit that button for anything on this side. I guess for that one chest, but not the way he's doing it. It seems very strange to do it this way if you're not in go mode already. Does he still has to check the right side? Oh, he's not checking the left side. Does he not know he can do that with the torch?
Didn't he already check it?
Did he? Oh, maybe. I didn't catch him. So there was like very little, but that hero bit key is a big deal. Nope. Yeah. No, you're going the right place, Shady. Oh, he had 6 items? So yeah, he's missing the vanilla bitkey chest.
Yeah, I think that's the one he missed. Yeah. I don't have and oh no, he has 6 items. He has 6 items, and he did check that because he doesn't have big keys, so he can't check the big key or Vitreous.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
Or the big chest or Vitreous. Yeah.
For some reason, I forgot to count the bid key chest. I was like Vitreous and the bid key chest, not the bid chest. But Rudolph is going to Dark World, which I think will net him a key of some kind. There was something at the end of... Oh! Yeah, there was something at the end of Hookshot Cave. Also, he'll find the flute, hopefully. Hopefully he'll check the island.
I think he'll get the flute, yeah.
Hopefully. Please find the flute. Also, I think Hera's going to have our next progression. Or Ice. Hera or Ice. Ice without Hammer, though, you really don't want to do that, for obvious reasons.
Hammer and Ice wouldn't surprise me at this point.
It's true, but you really don't want to have to do it.
Nope.
Don't forget to hit this switch for the faster Hera top climb. There you go. Don't fall in the hole, though. That doesn't mean you're...
At least he fell inside the red.
Yeah.
Or orange, or whatever it is. Okay, what's in the top of Hera? Let's find out.
Small key to Dark Palace. Opens up more of that. Oh, he's not doing the bomb jump. Respectable. Respectable.
This lets him at least do the Helmasaur now without having to get another key. Once he finds Hammer, at least. Oh yeah, Gan's Hera big key was in Hookshot.
Right, that's what it was. So it was a bid key. It was the most important bid key.
And he is going to get his flute, so that's good.
He does. He must have seen it then during the late. There must have been late, because...
I don't think we know what that big key is on Bumper Cave yet, though, do we?
Oh. What do we have left?
That could very, Turtle or Mire, or it could be Swamp.
Which is a very useless key. Wow, that was a really, really good... That was something. Good kill.
That worked out.
Yeah, that could have not worked out. He could have gone shoved all the way down the pit. And a bid 20. And a crystal.
At this point, I would guess that was a minor key. Big key.
Okay. Seriously, where's progression? Oh, Bumper Cave. Can't do it.
Spike. I can't do Spike Cave.
Spike Cave.
Yeah.
Oh, he's gonna jump down there. Nope. He's like, right. Hammer.
Yeah,
okay, it's okay, Shady. We've all done it. See, it's confusing.
Ice Palace, I think at this point.
Yep.
Yeah. That's what we're looking for. Looks like she's gonna actually go do Skullwoods this time.
Mm-hmm.
Rudolph is not going to go get his Tempered Sword. I think he has completely let Sick Kid slip his mind, unfortunately.
At least it's not progression, but it could make the difference if these guys are close at the end.
Yeah, Tempered versus Master Sword Ganon is definitely quite a difference.
The main time difference is in silvers, but yeah.
Where is Rudolph going?
We don't know. Oh, he's going north. That's very weird.
Oh, he's going that direction. Okay, he's using that. Yeah.
This is not for Rudolph for the VOD. This is not faster than going back south and just going around.
I don't know. Have you timed it? I haven't.
I have.
Okay.
Or watched Emo Saru time it. She times a lot of weird things. That's how I learned that from that it is not faster to go to Eastern from what's the guy from Hobo. It's faster to save and quit to Link's house and walk to Eastern by like 7 seconds. Swimming is slow.
Okay, so we're gonna figure out what this big key is so shortly.
Hopefully, as long as we get the frame.
Also, Rudolph has already checked the front 2 chests of Swamp. It was nothing.
Well, this big key matters. Oh!
Don't know.
Probably Meyer, though. Could be Ice Palace.
Yeah, when we see a menu, I'll look for it.
Oh, we already have Ice Palaces. Okay.
Yeah, we're only missing Hera, Meyer, and Turtle Rock. Or not Hera, sorry. Swamp Palace, Meyer, and Turtle Rock. Oh, I think Rudolph actually is doing Sick Kid now. Nice. Okay, well, we'll figure out shortly what that big key was. Shortly-ish. Hey, Tempered for Rudolph.
And it is the
Turtle
Rock
Rock.
big key.
Okay. That's doesn't help him get anywhere, so yeah, I think that completely confirms Ice Palace is the play.
Oh, she's in his ice rod. Yay! Good.
Ah, yeah, she's getting his ice rod. That will be a nice relief for him, I'm sure.
Just so you guys know, none of you are dropping frames on Rudolph. Only Fiesel's computer is. Because you're not actually watching Rudolph.
It's all fine. There's an ice rod. So now they are about all caught up to what the other person was doing. Rudolph has not done Meyer yet, and is going to be checking the purple chest. While Shady, I think, has done everything else. Oh, Shady hasn't done Catfish yet, which will be remedied shortly here. And then Shady has not checked the first 2 chests of Swamp Palace. And Rudolph is going to check Meyer first, so he'll get his Hera big key. Probably go up to Hera and eventually come to the same conclusion that Shady is already at of, well, it's in Ice Palace, isn't it?
Yeah, it's pretty much got to be Ice Palace. Unless we have completely blanked on something. Fiesel chiming in to defend his computer. Honorable. That was an undeserved pot shot. Thank you, Fiesel, for all the work you do.
Okay, what do we got in Ice Palace? What do we think we'll find? Fire rod, hammer, boots, powder, shovel. There's a bunch.
Yeah, there's quite a bit. Hopefully hammer so we can just finish it. Oh, nice way to clear that room.
The Hera.
Oh no, that's the worst. Triple dip Hera.
Feels bad, man.
What if that's the hammer? Force dips all over the place. This is where these runners are like, you know, maybe I should just race major glitches category so I can just ignore all the keys. Just EG all over the place. I don't even think EG is allowed in overworld or in major glitches, so.
He's plenty of keys to do Ice Palace with.
At least we didn't check everything here, and it's pretty much all in logic.
A little bit of trouble with the bomb jump. I think he has plenty of potions, so he should be fine if he doesn't get it. That looks... I think that'll be good. It's hard to tell with the boost sprite, but yeah, there we go. I'm kind of used to weird sprites, so...
Yeah. Oh, just damage boosting through the giant spike ball.
Oh yeah, plenty of hearts, no problem.
Hammer! He almost left because his next few chests are locked by the hammer.
I can't do those yet. I don't have the hammer. Wait, I have the hammer now. Oh, game.
Hammer into fire rod into Meyer bid key. Everything in here.
So yeah, we are just fire rod and Meyer big key away from go mode.
I think we also need a third tight turtle rock small key.
Fair point.
But other than that, yeah, we're very close.
The most difficult thing. With hookshot, it's not too bad to do that. Ice room with a fire bar.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, man, there's the Meyer big key, so it solves that problem. Everything was nice.
Wow. So we literally just need one small key. Do we? Yes. So once we find that small key, we're good.
Fire run. But yes.
Oh, right. Okay. Well, we got a lot of dungeon to check. We still have all of Swamp. So I bet you that the finishing touches are in Swamp.
Well, as long as it's not something silly like fire rod in the bridge or something, and both the Turtle Rock keys off of Skullwoods or Mothula and the either the other chest in there or Green Pendant even.
Yeah, true. Well, again, we only need the one more, but hopefully it's not something crazy. No, Ice Palace, Swamp Palace, Misery Mire, Turtle Rock, and pray for a vanilla small key. The reason being that we've already done most of the other ones, so. Like, most of the other dungeons that we've touched are, like, completely done, so. This seed's been okay.
I've seen worse seeds, but it's definitely a lengthy one.
It wasn't add to required. Wait, yes it was.
Yeah,
Never mind. Yep. No, it was. It was it was my second add to required seed and 2 tournament seeds.
And both runners double dipped the tower too.
Yeah. That made it a little bit worse.
He's indeed going to go up to Hera first, so he'll be solid margin behind Shady here. Very nice cold stare fight from Shady.
Oh, forgot to pick up the small key, which is for Ganon's Tower, which is completely useless. And it's a red pendant, which we don't need. Swamp Palace seems like a good play from here, though.
Why not, really? Opens up Pyramid Fairy, opens up possibly a lot of chests for it to be in TR, one of the TR keys that we need, or Fire Rod.
We're going back to
finish
Mire,
though. That's also a requirement. I actually like this play. Lets him check a couple things quickly, and if it just happens to have one or both of the items he needs, then he doesn't have to do Swamp Palace all the way. Might see him go finish Pod first as well.
Oh, and yeah, so Mire bid key chest having something would be interesting.
Just some love.
Go Pod first, try go mode swamp. I would much rather go mode Pod in their situation without having all the keys. Keysanity and Pod do not go well together. Swamp also has more items available.
Well, at this point, Shady's only missing one item out of Pod. Outside of Helmosaur.
Right. So, I mean, then there's even less of a I mean, yeah, I guess you could check it. But then
Well, it's a crystal, you may as well do it.
Yeah.
You have to do it at some point. Alright, Rudolph heading to Ice Palace. It'll be interesting to see if he full completes it or feels he's behind and exits out after getting the hammer.
You know what a really good way to stay behind is? Exit hidden dungeons.
Oh, I know plenty of people who would agree with you on that. Including roughly half of the people in that big race in the big tourney last.
The one where was that Stip in?
There was 2 items in Turtle Rock, and about half the runners left after the first big item.
Yes, I was not in that one. I was watching it from. Well, I was watching it while being babysat, and was exactly the kind of seed that I could have done well in.
Yeah, let's see how Viddy goes for Shady. Nice and easy with Silvers, so...
Yeah, Silver Viddy is, well, as you can see, very easy. Much easier than that silly intended way to kill him.
So nothing from Vitreous, unfortunately. Where is he going? Oh, is he gonna check the big chest in Thieves Town?
Well, no, it looks like he's checked in. Well, maybe. That would be a long time.
The only... Oh, and I guess Hammer Peg's always here as well. I don't know if I agree with this with Swamp open. But, we'll see.
Yeah.
I'm not the runner. It could pay off.
Could just really want to go mode Swamp.
Yeah, he might also think he's playing from behind, since I believe Ice Palace was his last available location to check as well. So this could be just playing a gamble to see if it pays out.
Little does he know, he's actually kind of ahead.
There's a small key. Pod key. Well, technically needed. Yep,
Okay.
Judy heading to Pod.
Wow, really doesn't want to do Swamp.
He did indeed skip the big chest in Thieves Town, so he just want to check Hammer Pigs. You know, it doesn't look like Rudolph will be finishing out Ice Palace. Won't be getting much, unfortunately, but happy to get his hammer, I'm sure. Actually, he still doesn't get the Meyer big key. That's true.
Randomizer, Entrance Randomizer. There's Hell Randomizer. Don't do that yet. There's lots of ways to randomize this game. There's a glitch one.
Shady using his newfound key to check the harmless hell way for himself.
Yep, there's Keysanity B, as it would be called. Randomizer does.
It's a good bomb jump for Rudolph, actually.
Yeah, that was really good.
Across to the whatever room this is called.
So we're seeing two totally different dungeons being done right now.
Be new information for us from Shady, though. Let's see if anything's on Helmosaur. So once again, we are looking for two items for Go Mode. We're looking for a third Turtle Rock key and the Fire Rod. Shady is holding a decent lead, having finished getting his hammer a bit sooner than Rudolph, and has finished both Meyer and almost finished with Pod.
Mm-hmm.
A little issue with the turtles, but not too bad.
Total Room is hard, no matter who you are.
Ooh, taking a hit from... Okay, he used red potion, it's okay.
Helmosaur being lady as usual.
Off using hammer strats. Not really that useful with tempered sword in hands. It's the same damage. But a pretty good fight for both sides. Ooh, and there's the fire rod off of...
Wow, okay.
Nice. Now I'm curious if he's gonna go check Skullwoods before doing Swamp, just to... because he really wants to do Swamp. In Go Mode.
Okay,
I think Rudolph is going to go straight to Swamp Palace.
Yeah, he still needs one small key, and that is it. Or Shady Force. Rudolph, though, was going to have to fold. Well, has to find that fire rod, but it is in a completely different dungeon.
Yep, so there's definitely potential to lose more time for Rudolph, depending on where the small key is at. Shady might still have to full clear Swamp. But with 2 Turtle Rock keys available, I can definitely see a good argument for just completely skipping left side, even if you don't get the Turtle Rock key here. Because what are the odds that both chests are the Turtle Rock keys? Cough, cough. Just think of how long Ice Palace has been open too, with the hammer in there.
Right, like it's just been sitting there for quite a while, just like, hey guys, I have your progression. I'm serious, guys. I have progression.
Well, we don't have hammer. I mean, you're right, but we're gonna be seeing some sync going through Swamp Palace here. Almost completely synced. Nice. Do.
And yeah, both runners in such an odd sync, but not really. They're both looking different points of the seed, basically. Now, hopefully Rudolph goes to Pod instead of Turtle Rock once he inevitably finds more small keys.
Looks like Shady Force is actually skipping quite a few chests here. I don't know if he realizes that he needs a small key for Turtle Rock still.
That would be unfortunate.
He's playing this like full go mode instead of kind of go mode.
Yeah, not even checking the southern chest.
Well, didn't miss it there. See if he checks the flooded room chests.
Unfortunately, our resident kin of Keysanity, Religion, isn't here. Oh no, he's in full do mode. Uh-oh.
Yeah, he's skipping everything. Ooh.
I'm pretty sure you need 3 keys, but maybe not. So like you get so you go through the first. So you go through the first door. You kill the guy. Get a key to open up the door to the chain shop room.
Oh no!
Open the chain shop room.
Rudolph just flooded the key.
No. Oh no!
He can't even get across to finish the dungeon now. He used the key. Well, I was gonna say this is a good chance for Rudolph to catch up, but that's going to be rough.
Didn't need to. Where's he going?
I guess he's gonna hedge his losses and just go to do Pod, which will actually work out.
Yeah, a little. He's counting his keys. He just realized he might have screwed up.
Oh no!
Was he just like, wait a second, I'm not in go mode?
A tick.
Oh, poor guy.
But at least he realized it before he was deep in Turtle Rock. Hopefully. Maybe? He's checking something. Now he's leaving the swamp.
Little gamble? Yeah, we have the key for Turtle Rock.
Yeah, medallion for Turtle Rock is Ether. Which they got pretty early on.
So, hopefully he finds a small key in Turtle Rock.
Yeah, or he is not going to be in a great place. I mean, you can check everything but Trinex, so if it's in Turtle Rock, it's going to be accessible.
We can't check Laser Bridge either.
Well, it depends on if he checks Lava Room or not, which
Well, I mean, if
he will.
Well, I mean, in that case, then does that mean that you can just steal the key for Lava Room?
That only gets him to Laser Room, though.
Oh, right.
To get past the front, and then he'll be at 0. Let's use the key from Spiky, or Spiny, or whatever it's called, and then that lets him get to Laser Bridge. But you need one more key after that. And of course, there's the fun random key being on Lava Bridge, or in a big key chest.
Yeah, going into Turtle Rock. Thanks, me, Ken.
Promo this too? No, I think he did realize, but he's just playing the gamble.
With so few chests left, it is possible, but one of the keys could be in Ganon's Tower, and one of them could be in Swamp Palace.
Oh, he's not checking all of them. Skipping Fire
This
Rod.
doesn't even make sense. Why check that chest? Oh, this doesn't make sense to me. I don't get it. Oh no. Please check more chests. Don't lose. Don't lose due to this.
Not like this.
Chain shops, bounce away.
That was friendly chain chomps. Well, mostly until that. It's a key, but it was Ganon's Tower. Meanwhile, Rudolph has his Fire Rod now.
Rudolph is, needs to go back to Swamp. Oh no, does he not realize he flooded the key? Oh, right.
No, he knows he flooded the key, but...
Hopefully. Be a Meyer as well.
He had to leave Swamp because he flooded it, so...
The key could be at the Pyramid. Both keys could be at Pyramid. Why so many bootsless seeds today? Because
Keysanity.
Confirmation bias. Because you are seeing bootsless seeds today. Oh.
Boots from Laser Bridge. No, it wouldn't be a Laser Bridge, actually, would it? Or boots from Lava Room chest. Both Turtle Rock keys in King's Tomb and Bonk Rocks.
I think he truly thinks that he can go all the way.
Yeah, I mean... Yeah. Well, at this point, I don't think he thinks that. I think he thinks he's way behind.
I guess, but then... Oh, I don't know.
And when you think you're behind, you do things like this. Or at least I do things like this. No, maybe not quite this much, but this is within the realm of possibility that you would do something like this. That's another big 20.
I mean, I'd only do this if it would lead that my very last item for go mode is the last item I checked, or force me to 100% the seat, because that's my luck. So, but this is once he gets to Laser Bridge, hopefully it's on Laser Bridge. If it's on Laser Bridge, he is a soothsayer, whatever they're called. Prophet.
Yeah, Laser Bridge is extremely unlikely. Well, he knows now.
That could actually be where the last key is.
I mean, it would. There's two keys, so.
Yeah, but the other one could be in Dan's tower.
Oh!
Oh! It's 100% vanilla.
Why? Shady just got bailed out so
Holy
hard.
crap! The actual vanilla location. That is wow.
Oh, that wasn't even in logic either. That's dirty.
Oh.
I love it.
Holy crap!
Freaking soothsayer.
Oh my gosh.
Well, okay, so anyway, sorry, Shady is in go mode, by the way.
Oh,
he
wow.
needs to finish Trinex, and they'll be heading up Ganon's Tower to finish it.
Oh, what a blowout!
So it's not where I expected this to go, but okay.
Nope! Holy crap. Oh, I don't normally do this, but somebody has to. Oh my gosh. That's this race. Roller coaster of emotions.
All over the place.
Real still doesn't have his tempered either.
Oh, another key to Misery Mire. Gotta go back there now.
Yes, those such useful keys.
Hey, it could have boots behind it somewhere. Like, the boots could be in that swamp palace there. Looks like Rudolph is... Where is Rudolph going? Rudolph, where are you going?
You have to go back to Swamp. But actually you have to go to Turtle Rock. Which doesn't sound like the right choice, but...
Trust us, it's fine.
He has to do both, but... Man, what a crazy turn of events.
Oh, wacky end indeed. So, we're getting to Ganon's Tower here. Start getting your guesses in for what is in that validation chest. Hopefully one of our runners opens it.
Wait, we found the 4th TR key? Huh?
Well, the 4th TR key could still be in Swamp, because...
Oh, right. Yeah, true.
Technically that key was out of logic. Unless... Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Unless we've discovered another soft lock in Keysanity. And then we have to ask ourselves the question of, why are we even doing a tournament? I'm just kidding.
It's fine.
It is.
No, it was probably, like it could be on Lava Bridge or something.
It could be Swamp Bid Key. No, it couldn't, because that would be locked behind logic, but...
Yeah. Or no, that's... Wasn't that in the... Oh no, that was Big 20, never mind.
Yeah.
There's a Shadyforce making his way up.
So as far as the logic's concerned, it placed that 4th skull, that 4th Turtle Rock key in as bad of a place as GT, because, you know.
Pretty much.
But so the game itself was being very evil to us. It just so happens that we cheat it, so.
Well, there wasn't many places to go, so...
The tractor needed an additional spot, so... on the tractor.
Swagnet had to go.
Yeah. Non-progression items had to leave. Just be glad we didn't sacrifice anything else.
Why are boomerangs still there? They're completely useless, cough.
Boomerangs are actually pretty useful when you know how to use them.
Yeah, but in Keysanity we don't even go through Ganon's Tower half the time.
That's true.
It's like the only place I ever see Boomerang used normally.
Watch, what are they called? Oh! Sorry, I just got an awesome notification. They're used in, Hyrule Tassel. Pick up keys and stuff. And, the Tassel Tower to, like, stun guards. Those are useful.
Yeah, but how often do you actually do that as well?
Also, for those wondering, this is very clean.
That was by the book, Slammo 2 there. Boots. No boots for.
Oh yeah, this one's on. Oh yeah.
Or Ganon's Tower, I should say. Yeah, it's just not fun.
Bye.
Oh, there's our red meringue.
Little does he know that the small key is actually in Turtle Rock.
There's another place could be.
Aw, all the guys. Oh, not him. Well, they don't want to use that much magic. That's why they aren't pulling out. That's why he isn't pulling out their his tape. You want to be very careful about that.
I think he sells at least one blue potion, doesn't he? And half magic. It's not too big of a deal. I gotta get me in these checks because Shady is probably. Once again, I think he thinks he's behind still, so he'll be rushing to the end as quick as he can. But hopefully we get a validation check. I'm gonna put validation as boots, because why not? It's the forever boomerang. Oh, we wouldn't get the check. Come on, Rudolph, don't let me down. This room also terrible without the boots.
Okay, and into Aga.
So Rudolph is making the play in Turtle Rock, though. Solid Aga fight there.
Yeah.
Got 2 hearts left, but either probably Death Warp here or just play it, wing it by ear, or just use a potion if he has one. I have not been keeping complete track of his potions, but I know he bought a couple a while ago. Again. Escape Scratch. Should be on phase 2 now. Ooh, takes the death, though. Got sniped by that bat. Round 2. Good positioning for him this round. Nice quick 12 hits with the 2, because each spin counts as 2 hits, and he hits him twice, so each spin, double spin is 4.
Yeah.
Nice quick work around 2. Down to 2 hearts again, but it's usually relatively safe from here on.
Yeah, with this with tempered is not too difficult, although being on 2 hearts. Remember, if he picked up a potion, Rudolph is gonna not gamble his life away.
Not completely. Okay, just 4 silver arrows, and again we'll be down. Ooh. Oh,
Ooh,
got nailed by the tail of that bat. That's unfortunate. And Misery Mire key on the right side. Suddenly finding all the Misery Mire keys. He must have been out of potions. That's unfortunate. Fortunately, he does have quite the lead to work with.
Shady's probably thinking, well, he hasn't finished yet. I may as well get some safeties.
A nice little sneak in to get that chest there from Rudolph. I like it. Pretty quick return trip with Aga 1 kill as well, so... Now Shady has plenty of magic, plenty of hearts to work with. He got this time.
Oh.
Yeah, it should be phase 2. Good spot again.
He's getting in the corners there, which is nice. Oh, that's about as perfect as you can get.
Yep.
Like the second best one. He might actually be done this phase.
Yeah, he is. Yeah,
yep.
3 spins, all it takes.
Yeah, he was really low on magic. He would have had to resort to torches instead of fire rods, and that's just slower, and...
Yeah, he would have had enough. It's fine. Just unfortunately, he took that death.
We'll have to ask him, though, which, to whom he sacrifices for RNG. Because that's small T, man.
Missed the torch glitch that time, but with silvers it's not a huge deal. Two hits down, 2 to go.
I knew he was gonna be right there.
You almost got hugged off the edge there.
Just give your daddy down in a big hug. Ganon's probably at this point just like, stop pausing me.
Stop it! I just wanna fly around. Okay, got him down.
There he is. Whew.
And with that, Shady Force has finished. Once he finishes the fanfare. Haha. And Shady Force has finished with the win at the official SRL time of 2:16:09. And scene.
You can ask him if he wants to come in. I'm sure he's checked in the IRC.
See if we can get him in for an interview.
Have I been muted? Nope, I'm here. Never mind.
No, you're here.
Okay.
Just repeating. Okay, he's gonna try to get his mic set up, it sounds like, so we'll just give him a little bit. And instead, watch Rudolph work his way and find his own small key at the very end of Laser Bridge.
And it's perfectly vanilla location.
Yep. Exactly where I expected it to be, except for not.
No. Thought it was going to be Swamp Palace left side. It wasn't.
Oh, this is a good bootsless Laser Bridge for Rudolph, though.
Barely do this with my boots.
Remember to ask Rudolph if he does the entrance very much, because a lot of things that remind me of like good entrance strats.
There it is. He's got his key. He's gonna move on.
Yep, just need to kill Trinex. It's go mode for Rudolph officially now. Just has to kill Trinex and finish GT.
Oh. The 1v1 stream is already almost done? Well, don't follow the 1v1v1v1 streams. Those don't exist. It's two 1v1 streams.
There we go. Okay.
Hey,
Hi,
Shady.
Shady Force. Congratulations.
Oh,
Hey,
okay,
like,
gotcha.
yes, we can. A little bit quiet, but we'll just be quiet on our side. So, what did you think of that scene? It's my favorite thing to ask.
Oh, it was fun. I loved it. It was pretty cool.
Yeah, yep.
Because I assume it's just a really trolly seed, and you just have to beat Aghanim to get to the Dark World. And because I thought I did everything,
normal.
I thought I did everything right, but I look at my clock and I think, oh my god, an hour's gone and I haven't accomplished that much, and I'm really worried now about what kind of decisions my opponent made at the same time. So it's hard to know. I'm worried because I think I might have skipped a location and missed an item, and that's why I'm having such a hard time. So that kind of worried me.
Yeah, I had some interesting back and forth. Rudolph actually, instead of going to Pod right away, because he actually went to Aga slightly before you did.
Okay.
He never did Desert and stuff early on. But he did hookshot across and got the Ice Rod, and then did Turtle Rod, or Thieves Town and stuff while you were doing Pod and then getting Flute and such.
Yeah, because I was really lucky to get the mitts in Pod.
Yeah.
But that just worked out really well for me. I did think about skipping Pod and then doing the hook shot across as well, even though I knew I had just found the bow on the pyramid. But I thought about going to Kakariko as well anyway, but I just kind of decided to do Pod, try out the hammer jump and all that. So
Yeah, it's solid hammer jump. So, I'm curious. I have to ask: when you were going through Swamp, did you realize you still needed a Turtle Rock key?
not until I was in the Argus fight.
Okay, that's it. Because we saw you check your menu then, and he's like, "Is he realizing?" I think he might be realizing.
Yeah, so I wasn't I thought I was in go mode, and I didn't realize I only had the 2 keys. I didn't pay attention to it. I thought I had the big key. I can beat Turtle Rock, and then I was at the Argus, and I was thinking, do I have only 2 keys? And then I started questioning how many I need, because I'm not actually 100% sure, and I was trying to look it up while still playing, and
okay.
I know you steal the key from the pokey, and that makes it 3 keys. Is that enough? And I actually wasn't quite sure. I thought, well, I'll go to Turtle Rock and I'll kind of find out. But
just go as far as you can and see if it works.
Yeah, and I mean, I just got so lucky with that vanilla key.
we went pretty nuts here when that showed up in last. I was like, what?
Yeah, that's actually that's its chest that's in vanilla. Like that's the only chest on that bridge you have to get in vanilla. So
I'm kind of curious where the other key is, because that key was actually technically out of the logic.
Left side swamp, because nobody checked it, I guess. Or it could also be at Pyramid.
Skullwoods and Sahasrara are available as well, but yeah, it's.
So Rudolph didn't find the any other key. He ended up having to go to TR with just the 2 as well.
Yep, he did the exact same. Ended up doing the exact same thing, though he did check the rest of Swamp.
Yeah, mistake has just caused me to be really lucky, because the correct play is to search the rest of the world, try and find a key, especially all of Swamp. So I feel bad really for him, because a mistake on my part has just worked out really, really fortunate for me.
Yeah, even then he didn't lose. He was already way behind at that point. Like we were, it's like, oh, maybe he'll get some catch up in, because you were heading up to Turtle Rock when he still had. He was, I think, finishing up Ice Palace at that point.
Okay.
Or when you were going through Swamp. So he still had to do Pod. He actually went. No, actually, you guys were synced up going into Swamp, but he hadn't done Pod or Misery Mire yet.
Oh, I see. Okay, yeah.
He ended up accidentally flooding the key, and then left and did Pod and Mire before coming back to Swamp.
I've done that several times. Yeah, that's
we all have. It's easy to do when you're not thinking. You're like, where is this last thing? I don't know where I'm going. I'll push the button on habit. Oh shoot! I just did that.
It's
Can
relieved,
be,
but I feel sheepish just because of how fortunate I was at the end. I think if there was no small key there, I think I'm. Well, I don't know how far behind he was, but I'm losing a lot of time.
Well, it's just interesting that seed. The correct play was to go to Ice Palace really early.
Yeah, I was wondering if Rudolph was going to do that, but I feel like the decisions I made were the most sensible at the time, and you know, if he does it's a lucky break, I guess. But yeah.
Yeah, once you find that it's dependent, it makes it a more interesting decision. But yeah, it's still hard to just go into Ice Palace without hammer. Like you're missing out on half the chests.
Although I have had several seeds where the hammer's been a nice palace, it does seem to
Yeah, I hear you. Yeah, Rudolph has also spent a lot of the run without the Master Sword, so... Or without the Tempered Sword, I mean.
Oh, right. I can't remember where I picked that up.
Sick Kid. He forgot about Sick Kid for a while.
Oh yeah, yeah, of course. Because
And you checked it before going. Yeah.
I feel like I probably should not have done that because it was a bit of a waste of a trip. But
He actually gained quite a bit of time on you because he went straight to right side before getting the moon pearl. So he got his mirror and stuff, and then went up and did Hera and got the castle tower key, and basically went straight to Aga Tower. Which was actually the correct in that case.
Yeah, hopefully the stream cut out and you didn't see my terrible Ganon fight.
Ganon fight. I only saw one Ganon fight where you did round 2 in 3 spins. It was fine.
Okay, good. That's the one I wanted to be on record.
Then suddenly it was over. I couldn't remember if she had any potions at that point. I'm like, oh, that sucks. A good day.
First time, and I leaned on my safeties, but I didn't do it very well, and then I died. And I only had a little bit of magic left, so I went in a second time with just a little bit of magic, and I actually played much better and got to the final phase. And then I died on the easy phase, like the final phase.
Yeah, you just barely got tagged.
And then I had to go and get. So I had nothing. I had no pots for the second fight. That was the one that annoyed me the most because I got through the hard part.
Yeah. Can be rough. As Rudolph is working his way up, just finishing the. I can't even remember the name right now. The Magicians.
So the boots never appeared anywhere then.
Wizrobes.
Yeah, we haven't seen boots. Wizrobes, that's the word. Thanks, Jonas. Yeah, boots. No, we have no idea where the boots are, or powder, or shovel, quake.
Basement of Ganon's Tower, everything disappears in Keysanity.
Yeah, pretty much. Or the 4th Turtle Rock key, for that matter.
That just got sucked up into a logic void.
Did Rudolph check Hera basement?
No.
Because I think the key for that appeared very late as well.
Yeah, I think that was Ice Palace.
There's a couple of odd locations things could still be, but...
Yeah, I thought you were going to go check Thieves Town Big Chest. So when you were checking like hammer pegs and stuff like that, did you think you were behind? Or...
To be honest, I wasn't sure. I didn't think so, because I thought I did everything reasonably well until then. Unless he gambles early on ice, I think I'm okay. But I totally forgot about Thieves Town Big Chest. I should have checked that while I was there as well.
Fair enough. So you're doing that, I'm like, okay, well, I guess he's going to check both of these then, but... Then you end up only checking hammer pegs. Like, okay, well, that's still a fairly reasonable play. Like, it's a fairly quick check. Ganon's Tower Compass in the top of it.
Rudolph has the powder. Oh, that would have come in handy.
Oh, Rudolph has the powder. When did that happen? Must be in swamp somewhere?
Oh, no! Did he do fake powder? Oh, he couldn't have. He would have used his mushroom, surely.
No, he uses mushroom early.
He's got the powder.
The flute.
It's in the menu, yeah, he has.
I am not actually sure where he got powder. It might have been Helmasaur room. Arrow upgrade! Actually, I think I called that one, didn't I? No, I called boots. I called arrow upgrade on the pedestal.
Yeah, I didn't check anything on the way up, so...
Just all these rooms I hate doing without boots. It's like, no.
Might want to find the boots in the validation chest to do this last room.
Definitely. A little bit of issues with Aga 2 this time. All the blue dogs. Issues seeing the freaking... I don't know, I think we're close. I think there's only a couple more.
We'll see if he has as clean of a fight as Shady did.
Having a little bit of issues, but almost through, I believe. No, down to a heart and a half. He's trying to do hammer strats just for fun. Yeah, he is. Almost done.
And we're all done with Adra. That was a very long Adra fight. Possibly out of frustration of this siege, which I could understand. At the end of 2.5 hours, it can be pretty hard to keep track.
Okay, Aga, or not Aga. Ganon time for Rudolph. Let's see, what else happened in this run? I'm trying to remember now. Oh, Rudolph did have a... Actually, I'll wait till Rudolph gets to know what I ask him about that one specifically. Had an interesting start to the run. Kind of a Gamer Cal style start. Beads. All beads. Okay, made it to phase 3.
The bees, I don't know why people do this bee thing, because it just lays the fight.
Just needs to bring up the blue cane now for maximum lag.
Maximum lag. My lag is maximumer. You got the torch glitch, got a double hit. Voided the fire bat.
It's hard to tell what's going on, just the fight. Also, I think those bees can actually interrupt your damage in one of the phases sometimes, which is a little annoying.
One more hit. Nope, got nailed by the bats.
I had to double check his arrow count, because he's been in this fight for so long, I wasn't sure how many he's missed. Why are you... Don't use tape? What?
There we go.
Oh, he got less. Okay, I was like, that is a huge waste of magic. That is dangerous.
He only had one hit left. Just needed to get that last one. Didn't want to get tagged by a bat. And Rudolph has finished with an official SRL time of 2:35:06. check and make sure we have time for this.
Should.
I don't think the next run is until 4. Oh, 7. Yeah, we have time. Dang, Philane's pulling a double shift too. Triple shift tonight. Wow, all the tracking today. So once again, I would like to thank our tracker, Thelane. Did an awesome job today. So far. First of a few. Let's see if we get Rudolph in here for a quick interview.
Yeah, hopefully, is he
Positive maybe.
coming in?
Anyway, so we're waiting for that to happen. Once again, I'd like to thank the organizers for running everything. Zelnus for helping me commentate today. Might have had to do this alone without you. Hope you're feeling better soon, though. And then Shady Force and Rudolph for putting on a great show. Hope we'll get them in here shortly. You have anything else anecdotal? Anyone else you'd like to thank, Shady?
Well, I'd like to thank you guys because before I started doing Rando, I was watching Rando videos, and the guys who volunteered to commentate, such a cool event, and I always really enjoyed it, and I think you guys are more of the superstars than the runners, because we can hide behind the screen and be anonymous, and you guys do the work, and you present it and
this is the easiest thing. Well, no, this is the second easiest thing. Restreaming is actually the easiest thing. Although
but it's
not to the extent, not to the extent of what Feasel and the speed gaming crew. Like, that is the setup that they have. There's a lot of work that goes into making that work and streamlined and such. But I specifically mean the once a restream starts for those extra streams, it's actually a pretty easy job. But we have the easiest job otherwise as commentators. Don't you worry.
But it's still appreciated. It's still very much appreciated.
But without you guys, we wouldn't have anything to commentate. So you're definitely the most important.
Oh yeah, definitely. The runners are always the most important. You guys put on the show. We just enjoy talking about it, and definitely not judging at all. We swear. Hey Rudolph. GG on finishing the run. How are you? How did you feel about that scene?
Scatterbrained. Does my microphone sound okay this time, by the way?
Sounds fantastic.
Sounds great.
Okay, good.
GG,
That's mostly
Rudolph.
what I was worried about. Yeah. Good job.
So yeah, it was definitely an interesting start to that scene. You guys were kind of going back and forth, checking different things. I just wanted to ask you quickly about that relay game route. Was that inspired by anyone, or just something you kind of came up with?
What was my route again?
It was Houlihan to Eastern Palace, I believe, at the start.
I always do that, mostly because I assume that whoever I'm racing against probably isn't.
Yeah, that's interesting. I like it.
If they're not doing that, then... I mean, I figure most people actually check the Eastern Palace last if they're checking Light World locations. So, if I check it first, I'll have items that they don't have. Whatever those may be.
Yeah, it kind of worked out. You actually had a bit of a lead going into Aga Tower. And then you both kind of divert. Yeah, you were... you didn't check... most of the difference was you didn't check Desert Palace while Shady did. So even your extra time spent in the Agate Tower didn't bite you too hard.
Yeah, I think I get worse at dark rooms every time I do them. Plus, I forgot about that block that you had to push to open that door.
Yeah,
It's
that's a
not something
hard
you-
dark room.
It's not something you do on a normal playthrough, you know? I mean, why would you backtrack in the castle tower when you have the magic mirror by that point?
Indeed.
And
It's a-
especially when that requires you to be at the south end of the room, push a block, and then walk all the way to the north end through a maze.
In the dark.
Yes.
And then, of course, you get the lamp right afterwards, but that's besides the point.
I knew it
Yeah.
was going to be there, too.
Yeah, outside of that, main differences kind of involved you guys split up. You went in the pod right away, while you went to over to the Thieves Town area, which wasn't too much different, though he did see the flute the first time up Death Mountain, so getting the early mitts helped.
Yeah, I still don't know where the Pegasus boots were.
Yeah, none of us do. Or the 4th TR key, for that matter. Shady got the same key that you did on the laser bridge.
Oh, yeah. I started kind of freaking out when I realized I only had 2 keys.
Yeah. Who knows? It was somewhere.
Because I didn't realize I only had 2 keys until I was already at the entrance to Turtle Rock.
Well, you guys had that in common, so.
Yeah, funny you should say that, because I go moded Swamp because I thought I was in go mode, and then I was in Argus. That was in the Argus fight when I realized I had only 2 keys, and then I really started panicking as well.
Speaking of the Swamp Palace, I don't know why I didn't just go ahead and explore the west side when I accidentally spent the key and then flooded the other key. I mean, wasn't the west side and those 2 chests, weren't those still accessible from where I was?
I believe so, yeah.
But instead I got mad at myself and mirrored out.
Yeah, that's unfortunate. We've all been there though. Like that's just unfortunate when you do that. I just go in autopilot mode and hit the switch, and then you're like, wait, oh no.
Yeah. I always do that.
Yeah, it's tough to do. Especially since the ideal way of doing it is actually to go in that room, hit the switch, and then go get the key, and yeah. So sometimes you just autopilot. Anyway, I think
Usually
we're
it's the turtle.
Go ahead.
Alright. Sorry. Usually it's the Turtle Rock key that I misuse.
Yeah, that's also a tough one. It's hard to know what's behind that lava bridge. Sometimes it's useful, sometimes it's a complete waste of a key.
I had to focus really hard while I was in that room.
Some of us were theorizing that the 4th key actually was on the level bridge anyway, or lava room anyway. Which would have made me laugh, actually.
Yeah.
In any case,
laughing, sorry.
Never mind, you got more, go ahead. It's all you.
Speaking of laughing, I did manage to entertain myself with my frustrated mirror. So, word of advice, if you're getting mad, do something to make yourself laugh.
Yeah. Agreed. That mirror. Okay, anyways, I think we're going to wrap it up here. Once again, thank you to our runners, Rudolph and Shady. Congrats to Shady for going 1-0 in the tournament so far. And good luck to both of you in your future runs.
Thank you.
Once again, thank you, Thelaine, for commentating, or not commentating, for tracking. Did an awesome job. Got us up to date when otherwise we probably wouldn't have been, because too busy talking. Once again, thank you to Zelnus. He had to duck out, but I much appreciate him jumping in to help me with commentary here. Kept the downtime to a minimum. And outside of that, thank you for watching, everybody. We got more rando races happening the whole day. On this channel specifically, we'll have D2 Chems and Genya starting at about 7 EST, about an hour from now. And then we'll have another quad race here on this channel, and there's more happening on all the speed gaming channels. Just a massive gluttony of all of the rando races you ever could want. Anyway, thank you once again very much, and I hope you all have a wonderful day.
You too. Thank you.
Any last words?
Not right now, thank you.
Bye, everyone.